So you probably spent all summer trying to get abs and you've not got any results with it after months and months of hard work. You've been taking your advice from all these fitness influencers on YouTube that are doing it for a living and they all look well. But what they tell you is wrong. And don't get me wrong, they obviously do it for a living, so they probably do know twice as much as me. But the advice that they're giving you is wrong. Now, they might show you an ab workout, might get you some results, might get you somewhere, but it's fake. It's just an Instagram workout, is what I like to call it, which means they don't train like that. So they might film all these fancy workouts that look good for a camera and be like, oh yeah, this is how I train. It's bullshit. They don't train like that, but they're trying to get you to train like that so that you don't see results and you go back to their page and you're making more money by watching them or buying their supplements. Obviously, they might have affiliate links, so they're saying, oh, this is the best equipment, buy this is the best supplement, buy this, because they make money out of it. They're not trying to help you, they're just trying to make money out of you. And what it is they always do it with abs. Everyone wants abs, especially when it's coming up to summer. So they all push ab workouts out there. They all get you no results. They push supplements and they just rinse you every penny you can get. Now, what you need to do is not what they're doing. So they'll show you an ab workout that is going to get you nothing. All right, so I'm going to show you today quickly what I'm doing for my abs at the moment. I'm in a bulk, so my abs don't look good because I've got some fat on me. But I guarantee you now, the guys that even give good advice, you're not going to look like them because they're in the fitness industry. They're on steroids, all of them. In order to get views in this industry, I'm no one. No one knows who I am. I get no views because I don't look the part. Yeah, I might be a little bit big, might be bigger than most people, but I don't look jack shit like they do because they're on steroids. They all look twice as good as me and they all know twice as much, but they're still just ripping you off. So I'm just here to be honest, tell you exactly what I do. I'm transparent about it. Any questions, ask me. Anyway, so here's my ab workout for you. Alright, so the very first mistake you're making when it comes to training abs and getting these abs, the main reason that you're not getting them is because you're rushing. You're expecting results instantly. You're not going to get that. Your abs are just like every other muscle. Your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your back, they're a muscle group. They grow just like every other muscle. So why you train them differently, I don't know, which is what I'm trying to explain. So they'll all tell you, oh yeah, slow, controlled, full range of motion for your arms. They'll explain how to curl. They'll be honest about that. When it comes to abs, they're telling you that you have to be quick and intense and they're just burning it like this. That's wrong, all right? You don't train your arms like that, so why are you training your abs like that? It is bullshit. What you want to do, if you've got a decent core, get some weight, track your weights just like every other muscle group. Hold it behind your head, maybe above your head if it's too heavy and you haven't got any other weight that you could use, and crunch for your upper abs. You've got obviously different heads in your arms, different ranges of motion for your chest. Your abs are the same. You've got your upper, your lower, and your sides, your obliques. So put the weight behind your head, get your legs up, and you don't have to sit all the way up. It's just a waste of energy. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is lift up and exhale. Now, I've got my shoulder blades off the floor. That's about it. All right? And the key, so watch this. It's all about range of motion. Now, this is me doing a full range of motion. Notice how I went further up in the first set or rep. That's because I breathe. It's all about breathing with your abs. The more you exhale, the further range you get and the tighter the squeeze, which is what your mind-muscle connection is, more time under tension. That's where the growth really is that they don't tell you about. So if you want to grow, it's not about the reps, it's about the quality of the reps. So slow, controlled, and exhale on your way up. Now there, it's fucking painful, all right? This is not. All right, so that's for your upper abs, which is just weighted crunches with a slow tempo, 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down, so how I like to do it. Breathe in for 3 seconds on your way down, breathe out for 3 seconds on your way up. It's a good way to time your tension, it's a good way to control it. Obviously, your breathing's very important when you're training. Now that's upper abs, one exercise. Next, I like to train my obliques after my upper abs, and that's with Russian twists with weight. Now what influencers are doing is they'll go like this, and they just go like that. And they cover the sending baby also, they look sweaty, they look like they're working hard, they look good in perfect lighting. All bollocks. Right, get your weight. Don't just twist there, twist there. Imagine you've got your elbow, this elbow, you're trying to turn so that this elbow comes out from this side. Twist as far as you can. hold it for a full second, and then go back. Don't just go like that, tapping the floor all the way, and breathe. Alright, so now you've trained 2 out of 3 of your muscles in your core. It includes your lower back, but we're not training back. So you've trained your upper abs, you've trained your obliques. Upper abs are here, obliques are the muscles that run down at the side. They make your abs look a lot more defined. Many people don't train them, but you really should not underestimate them if you're obviously training for aesthetics, which means how good you look, how good your abs look. So now your lower abs includes the V-line, which is very aesthetic. If you're training to get girls, V-line's your main thing to train. Now, there's loads of different ways to train it. I like to do a crucifix. And here's another thing they fuck up when they're telling you about training your abs. They'll all tell you leg raises. And they're all like this. Once your legs get past here, your back comes off the floor because there's too much weight. And you're literally just putting strain on your back, which again does fuck all for your abs. What you want to do, relax like this, and now tense your core. This on its own is working your abs. This alone, just because you made your back flat. If you lay like this, you can fit your arm under your lower back. Exhale, just tighten your core. Right, now lift your legs up to here. Past there again, putting strain on your back. Lift your legs up to wherever's comfortable. And then bring your arms out. Exhale. Alright, they're called crucifixes. If they're too hard, if it's putting too much weight on your lower abs, what you can do, sit on your hands, put your legs up, now it's not just a case of kick your leg out, pull it in, kick your leg out, pull it in, alright? The way that it trains it is by lifting your pelvis, so it's from here to here. Get your arse off the floor, your knees to your chest, and exhale. The more you exhale, the closer your knees get to your chest. So I'll give you an example. That's full range. I exhale and get another 2 to 3 inches. Now, if you're training without the full range of motion, you're probably training 75-80% of the muscle. You're missing out on 20-25% of that muscle, of those fibers that are going to make it look more full, more defined, everything. Don't miss it out. If you can't get a full range, you're being too egotistical with your training. If you're curling and you're having to lean, you're ego lifting. Drop the weight, focus on the way that you're training it. Alright, so now that you've done all your hypertrophy training, which is muscle building, now you've done that for your abs, you've trained your upper, your lower, and your obliques. That's it. Obviously, you want to do multiple sets and multiple reps for that, and I recommend 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps, best for hypertrophy training. Obviously, keep it slow and maintained. Keep a good tempo, good control of your reps. It's all about quality, not quantity. Now, once you've done that, you need to train the actual strength in your core, because by building strength, you'll be able to use more weight, which is going to make the actual muscle bigger. So the thicker your abs are, the better they're going to look, the better they're going to pop out. And when you lean down, they're going to look fucking sick. You have to build them before you can actually see them. And the best way to actually build strength is with a plank. I hate planks, they hurt, but it's the best way, so just hold it and time it. Time how long you hold that plank and then try and beat it. And once you get so far, I recommend once you get to 2-3 minutes, start putting a weight on your back and then build it again from the beginning. But you need to build strength up and then restart it. Alright, so if I was to quickly summarize this video for you, it would be focus on your hypertrophy training first, train your upper with your weighted crunches, your sides with weighted Russian twists, your obliques, and then to train your lower abs with either crucifixes or just knee to chest, which is a tuck in. Obviously, keep your angles right for your lower back. And then once you've done that, train your strength with your plank, time it, track everything you're doing, and you'll see progress. And then once you've built your muscle up, start stripping down your fat, and that's when you start to actually see it. It's not about just getting lean, it's about building the actual abs, make them thick, then shred down, and you'll actually see progress. It does take time, 6 to 8 weeks, but it's more realistic than these Instagram workouts everyone does that you just don't see anything with. It's also all about staying motivated and staying consistent. Train them twice a week and then do that for 6 weeks. That's where you'll see the goals. And where you all struggle is keeping the motivation to actually train your abs. Now, what you need to do is, if you need to, watch a motivational video before you go to the gym. Push yourself that bit further, and then that's it. You'll get there. You just need time. It takes time and consistency. If you stop, you're not going to see results. So you'll do the 6 weeks, but you'll only train 3 times. You're not going to see any muscle gain. You're not going to see your abs in that time. If you want to stay motivated, I've got a video here that's going to actually motivate you. If I need to do it again, I'll do it again. But watch that. It might give you a bit of motivation. It's going to get you into the gym. Which is step 1. Once you're there, you're going to do it. It's just getting there. So just promise me 6 to 8 weeks. You know what? 8 weeks. Take a picture every 2 weeks for 8 weeks. For the first 8 weeks, I want you to focus on building your muscle. Make them thick. For the next 8 weeks, I want you to focus on losing a little bit of fat, and you'll get there. Easy as that. All right, bye.